Hello, how's everyone? You ready to learn some Japanese today? Hi, how was your Tuesday today? Was it good? Did you have a fun time at work or at school? Let's say our hellos, shall we? Jun the student? Yeah. I am in my student arc. Mhm, mhm. Let's say our hellos, shall we? And I'm sorry it took so long. Okay, I tried really hard to find like some type of book asset. But I could not find one where like a book is laying open on a desk. Like I found my desk, but I could not find a book. Legitimately, like like I looked for like 45 minutes. I'm not even joking. It took so long. I don't know. I don't know. My potion? No, this is a parfait, girl. This is a parfait. Yeah, so I went with a tablet instead because I mean, mm, I'm technically using Busu today, so Shami's name changed. Yeah, Shami Bun. Let me go ahead and say my hellos for the day. Thank you guys for coming in so early. I appreciate you guys. We have Wamkin, Ducky lurking, Crep lurking, uh, Ellie, obviously, and Nezu, Shadow, who's also going to be lurking, Shami, who came in as well, Bree, who is saying hello. Perhaps this was my name the whole time. Okay. Next Tuesday, January 9th. Yeah, January 9th. I don't know if you guys are part of, if you're not part of Shami's Discord, and you can use Discord currently, please sign up for it. Please join it. She she had put a link in self promo in my Discord if you want to do that. But is it okay if I say if they want a link, then they can ask here. That's fine too. It's fine too. Um okay. So, um yes, that was a new starting screen, Ellie. Yes. Sore and tired. I see. Yeah, a little tired but not sore. Yeah. You have tomorrow off. Woo! Woohoo! Pretty normal work day. Yeah, you had told me that you've been coming back home a little bit earlier, which is nice. Or rather on time. I was on Twitch, but for some reason the notification didn't work. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, this is the reason why my Discord goes off too. Did you get my whisper? Yes, I got your whisper. I don't know if you want me to share that with everybody, not the personal details, but just the important parts that about your absence. I'll gladly share if you don't want to, or if you don't feel comfortable. Uh, It's like my tablet, but gilded. Really? I don't even know if it's gilded. I think they're just like accents or something. I don't know. Hi June, hi Crep, hi Ellie, hi Nezu, hi Shadow, hi Shami. Yeah, hello. Hopefully your day has been going well, Womp. How's your day been? What'd you guys do today? Other than like try to work. If you people are, I actually got a lot done at work today, which is why I mean, I started my search for my book a little bit later than I should have, honestly. And yeah, I got out a little bit late, but that's okay. I had a lot of work to catch up to because I was on vacation for a week and a half. So, yes. I can feel my memories being rewritten. I'll post one here. Yeah, absolutely you can. My leg is cramping. It's fine, you can share, I can share. Basically Ellie is saying that she won't be around as often just because She can't get on Twitter, or I'm sorry, Twitch. I was right the first time. Twitch as often right now because of personal circumstances. So unfortunately, we won't be able to see Ellie for a little bit. Uh, we, until further notice. So at least for a bit. So oh, I just totally realized that my chat box. Hold on. I forgot I have to change it back because I had the white text before. Remember? Oh my gosh. Please. Let me change this. Thank you. There you go. Sorry. No worries, Ellie. Hope things work out okay. Yeah. Until hi delay. Chat delay. Wait. How come it's going so fast? That's so weird. Okay, there it goes. It's partially resolved now, but I hope my solution will work. I hope so too. Slept in way too late, tidied up my computer, did some stream prep stuff, made dinner with Brie, feeling the Sunday scaries about work tomorrow. That was me yesterday for sure. How's prepping for stream and stuff? How's prepping for debut? How does it feel? My leg is cramping. Oh no. Stretch that out. Stretch that out. But yeah, I hope that everything will be fine with you, Ellie. And this will just be something that's temporary, you know? It's going really well. Excited, but more nervous the closer I get. Oh shit, I still need to do a little test stream. Definitely do a test stream. I need to do a test stream with the GoPro, actually. And I never ended up making those fucking cinnamon rolls, because I was playing too much damn Final Fantasy 14. Because I ended up helping Nezu, and then With came about, and he was like, hey, we're ready for dailies. You ready for dailies? And I said, I did say I was going to do that. Okay, I'll do it. Shadow, what are you doing? Shadow, what are you doing? You can't, you're wasting 10k. That's what you're doing. You're wasting 10k. Demo, hi, hello. Let me go. Actually, Shami, can you go ahead and shout out Demo really quickly? Welcome. It's been a bit since I talked to you on stream, I think, but we've been talking through DM and stuff, so. I had my electroconvulsive therapy appointment today. It went fine. I got through my memory cognition test. It was pretty hard. Well, that's really impressive. I'm so impressed with you. I'm so proud of you, Womp. You're making, leaps and bounds. I know not every day is going to be a perfect, successful day where you go forward, and that's just how things like that work, right? Even when today, I'm gonna start Japanese, and maybe it won't go too well, right? Maybe I won't be too good at it at first, but there will be days where I do better, and then there'll be days where, it could take some time, more time. But you have to be a little gracious with yourself and patient with yourself. So, thank you for the shout out to Demo, by the way. Don't do it all too late. I honestly hate being subbed for one reason. I get 12 channel points instead of 10, and it's not perfect anymore. Oh yeah, it's not perfect anymore. It's not just 10. The Ghost of Beast pass. Uh-oh. No yawning. Time to drink some tea. Did I miss the raffle? Shadow, the raffle was for New Year's stream. Hi Kitty, how are you? Hello. Yeah, it is huge progress. I agree. Excellent progress. Good job. Good job today. No journey is linear yet, or not even so much linear. No journey is an uphill all the time, right? Sometimes it's an uphill battle as opposed to like just constantly good all the time. Sometimes it just takes some time. Wait, Womp, what happened? I spaced for a second. No, I big appreciate. Of course. Real as fuck, yeah. I wasn't in bed so early then. Oh, yeah, that's true. Rather out. Hi, Wolfie, how are you? At the time, yeah. Listen, not everyone's losers like us, Shammy. Not everyone's fucking not outside. They're probably like celebrating with people New Year's Eve, you know? Oh, people actually. Well, not only that, I mean, have you considered maybe that's where Shadow got sick? Hmm? Hmm? I hear losers have I been called. I called myself too, alright? Because I think I streamed for New Year's Eve. Though I did not do the countdown with everyone. I did not. But we played Lethal Company together. We did play Lethal Company together, and it was very fun. It was very fun. I haven't slept in 3 days. Oh god. Not this again, Ellie. Not this again. I can't. I can't. True, stay inside at all at all costs on the computer. Yeah, it's all in good fun. It's okay. I've known Shammy for so long. We call each other all types of things. We call each other out the most. What do you mean not this again? What do you mean? What do you mean? You know what I mean. Does this not happen in like a week? Okay, but it has happened before. And it has happened in my stream before. We care about you, Ellie. So we care about your sleep schedule and healthy sleep schedule specifically. We're each other's biggest haters. Listen, okay, I say it this way, okay? If you have known someone for a very long time, okay? You know each other's flaws. And they don't always have to be, you're not hating. You just know that this is very common. This is something that would happen very commonly with this person, okay? This is the same way. Okay, Shammy knows that. Hmm, okay, I know that if there is a deep voiced voice actor or a VTuber, high chance Shammy's gonna have her hot eyes on him. Okay? Just like for me, like Shammy knows. Um, okay, I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna guess you just made a typo. It's okay, you're alright. Um, um, and so just like Shammy, if she sees most himbos, okay, most himbos, I'm kind of like, oh, that's cute, a little bit. I mean, not realistically, but in the fantasy brain, yeah. You're good, Ellie. Typos are, yeah. Mommy dumplings. No, it was mommy dumplings. That's what you wrote. And one time I said a certain word instead of saying clip, I don't know what. Oh, it ends in T. I see. Yes, yes, yes. I'm not familiar with from a therapy. Yeah, it is definitely just a very rough form of therapy on your body, and Lumpkin is going through that pretty regularly, weekly, and he's very brave for doing so, and we're always supporting Lumpkin for that reason, right? He's always challenging himself. He's always challenging himself to do something very difficult every week, and so for his health, for his mental health specifically. But yes. Okay, so today, as I had said before, we are going to be doing some Japanese studying today. I have resubbed to Busu, which is an online language learning site. It is also an app as well. So, just an FYI, while I will be doing these Japanese learning kind of streams weekly, uh, maybe Tuesdays, I don't know, maybe Mondays, I don't know. I'm not sure honestly. While that is the case, do note that daily I am going to be practicing on my own too. So, next session, you might find words that you're not familiar with or phrases that you're not familiar with. But if you like to, oh, thank you for the hydrate, Epsilon. Can I have a shout out to Epsilon before I take a sip of tea? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Please. Oh my gosh. My. It was like, why would you sip your tea? I'm so proud of you, Wump. You're doing a good job, and your safety and happiness of my heart and mind. Oh, that is so sweet, Ellie. Oh, fuck, I dropped my phone on my face. What a thing. Water, water, water. Yes. I still have my old notes and flashcards that I've made. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I did take. Oh, you were playing Baldur's Gate? I want to play Baldur's Gate soon. Soon. I know I set the magic words, so Shadow's probably gonna start popping up anytime soon. But yeah. There he is. There he is. Didn't I freaking call it? You know it. Yes, if you still have your old notes and flashcards, yeah, nah, it'll probably, I mean, the thing is that we learn through memorize. So how do I say this? It'll be different material. Would you like to start your first trial? I will not write. I actually have a book for specifically kanji. It's very cute. It's a little like I don't want to say I made it, but I put it together. You are what you consume, therefore water. I want to consume it somehow, watching or playing. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, okay. Shammy, currently I am not using my Steam. You realize you could just download Baldur's Gate 3, right? You realize this, right? And you can go ahead and play, right? I'm at least 70% water. At least. What's the other percent? Oh, you've been lurking. Very, very nice. Very nice. Very nice. I was actually thinking of getting Baldur's Gate 3 for Bree. Bree has gotten me a present, so I want to get him a present as well. And I was thinking it would be kind of a 2-for-1 if I had gotten Bree Baldur's Gate 3, because you would be able to play it too, if you think about it. Oh god, I don't. No, why would you send that, Ducky? I'm upset. I can only say like half of that, and I will not attempt. There's a group one which is wild, but my solo one that I'm doing is rough. Oh no. Yes, like we do with P5. Yes, yes, yes. And the problem with that, though, the problem with getting Bree Baldur's Gate 3 is that it would mean that you cannot play with us, Shammy. It would mean that I could either play with Bree or you. That is the biggest problem. I just saw what I just saw what Shadow said. Appreciate you, Ellie, and Ella, nothing to say. I'm put under general anesthesia, and an electric current is sent to specific parts of my head to cause a seizure. Through the seizure, my brain chemistry is affected on a quantum level and in an aim to relieve depressive and psychotic symptoms. Yes, yes, yes. I believe Wumpkin has explained this to me before. However, I do not want to explain it because I would explain it terribly comparatively. You know? That sounds rough. It is very rough then. Sacha no tanjobi desu. Vocab check. Sacha? No is possessive, right? Tomodachi, stop, stop. I'm about to pass out. Then pass out. It's okay. Sleep. This is 12th run, but right now I'm making very risky decisions possible. But I need my channel points. Don't worry about your channel points. It will be passively given to you, no? Be passively given to you. Hazukashi. Okay, alright, so let's start, shall we? Let's start. It's been like 30 minutes. I always do this. I just like talking to you guys. Yeah, but if I get more, I get more if I chat. You do get more if you chat. But what's more important to me is you getting your sleep. Personally. I'm just setting up Yuzu right now, so he goes ahead and warms my tea because right now it's getting a little cold. And that just won't do. Keep talking, but in Japanese. No. I feel like I'm gonna mess up somehow. Stalling June, same as it ever was. It is. Tell KB I hope he's doing well. He is not with me right now. I am back in my apartment. So, I am alone. I am here with Bumble though. He's been a good boy. No counts? Does no count? I thought no would be like, damet. Or I want to say Anya, but that's Korean. But I'm gonna mix things up because they have similar tones, so it's gonna be problematic. Hi Bumble, say hi to Bumble. Okay, Bumble. Chat says hi. He continues to be in a cinnamon roll. I'm so sorry, guys. Yamete? Oh, yeah. The Japanese lessons is Sacha's birthday. He's watching. Oh, happy birthday! Oh, that's right. Right. That is, Tanjobi. Tanjobi is, birthday. Yeah. It's Sacha's birthday today. Can I say it? Can I say it again? Not Yamete was stop, to be honest. Yeah, Yamete is stop. It is stop. It's the best. It's the closest thing I know right off the like top of my head of no. I know that Yamete is like no, but really like harshly. Like like no, stop it, don't do that. you know. I want to embarrass him while helping Japanese lessons. Well, you're doing a great job embarrassing him. Um, uh, whether or not I'm good at receiving those Japanese lessons is a different story. So I just fell down my stairs. Please go to sleep, girl. I'm gonna ban you. I'm going to fuck. Yeah, it would be no. Okay. Got it. I am going to ban you so you go to bed and you are healthy. I would rather you be healthy. I will give you a 24-hour ban. 48-hour ban. Hold on, you are falling down the stairs. Do not give me let's be reasonable. I am being reasonable as is. Okay? I'm going to be your mother for 1 second. Go to bed. I'm going to be just softly saying Japanese for a little bit anyway. Okay. We've gotta work on some Japanese anyway. So let's do this. Let's finally do this, shall we? Trust me, you do not want to be my mother for even half a second. Okay, then I was, because I told you go to bed. Okay, let's Let's start, shall we? Oh my gosh. I'm nervous. Okay. Let's do this. Let's bring this over this way. This over this way. Okay, I'm just orientating that. Cool auntie, yeah? That'll be the cool auntie. There we go. I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger, okay? I'm gonna block only two, so only two of you are showing up. There we go. Can you guys see okay? If you can't, then I'm gonna have to like move you to my game stream. And maybe that'll work. And the cat just straight up sat on my forehead. What did you pick for why are you learning Japanese? Oh, I picked culture and fluency. Basically for fun. Looks good to me. Okay, so you can see this. If not, I can move it to the game stream and then it'll only take me a second. But okay. If this works out, then fine. If it's too hard to see, just let me know, okay? Alright. Okay, let's learn how to greet people for the first time. Shall we? We'll learn.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa. That's pretty easy, right? Shall we write that down? That's pretty easy though. We'll write it down anyway. I'm gonna show everyone my notes afterwards if you guys are okay with that. This is hello. Oh, I don't really want... That's fine. I'll make it different later. I'm sorry if it looks like I'm looking down, and it's because I'm legitimately just like writing. Okay. And that's like a 5. That would be... So let's break this down, right? Ko, nani... Oh no. Ko, and then N. So this is an N. Chi, ni... Chi. Chi is the 5, right? And then this little tail thing, that's the wa. So I broke that down like that. And this means hello. It's pretty easy, right? I kind of already know hiragana, but it's nice to be able to write it because it's been a while since I've wrote it, right? Okay, I got to sleep. I'm losing vision in my left eye. Yes, good night. Good night. Okay, I already semi-remember some things. That's good. Okay.
Konnichiwa.
Okay, it's gonna be this one. Huh? What? It just fell. Okay, that's creepy and weird. Hold on, 1 second. So weird. My like... sorry. No, nothing... like, something dropped in the other room. It was so weird. Something dropped in the other room and like, I'm not in there. How did that drop? I know it wasn't me. I'm in your floor preparing my bed. Okay, well, can you at least not be in the floor? You can go ahead and be on the floor at the very least. At least. Notice the long N after ko. Yes, ko. So it's ko. Kon. Okay.
Hajimemashite.
Hajimemashite. Pretty easy. Yo, Wolfie. That's true. I do live in a city apartment. The walls are very thin. That is true. The new version of I'm in your walls. Yeah. Let's go ahead and write this down as well. Hajimemashite. This is nice to meet you. So, hajimemashite. And let's break this word down. So I actually remember that um, this is the same, these are the same letters for wa and ha. So ha and wa can actually be interchangeable. Ji, ji, me. Thankfully, I still remember how to write them properly, like the order in which you write them. Me, ma, si, si, and de. And this is nice to meet you. Okay, very nice. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I have 2002. No, I cannot fucking read. I'm 9002 instead of 9000. Yes. That looks like a T. It does kind of look like a T, yeah. Mm-hmm. Hajime mashite means nice to meet you. Yes, that's true. From what we learned. Choose a sentence to say hajime mashite. This is the sentence right here. Right?
こんにちは。はじめまして。
Hajime mashite. So we just combined what we learned, right? Ooh. Oh, looks like Mr. Thickbrained is here. Hello, Jake. Can I have a shout out to Jake, please? Welcome to Japanese today. Oh my god, I'm in Bronze League. Oh. I don't know any of these people. Actually, I do know some of these people. You were playing Final Fantasy 14. I've started a streak. Woohoo! Hello, Jake. Yes. Keep it up in complete beginner A1 Japanese in 118 days. Okay. That is if I do like a standard level of learning, but of course I'm me, so I want to go like, yeah, I want to go fast, you know? June, I just threw up. Ellie, please go and if you have mouthwash or anything like that, make sure to do that. You know, take some water and you know, wash your mouth out. And after you get the taste out and everything like that, I usually finish it if my stomach can handle it, a little bit of bread or some type of carb, to kind of finish any of that taste out of my throat as well. Then afterwards, then I am able to drink some tea or something, even like warm water helps. Ellie, it's time for rest. Hi, Sky. Hello, Sky. Yes, please sleep. Please. Yes. I can definitely make it to 7 days. I have a 2 streak shield. Okay. So our goal for today is we cannot break any of our shields this week. How's that?
私はマリコです。
Oh, thank you for the 5 months, Cami. Yahoo, it's me, Cami. Happy 5 months. Happy 5 months. It has been always a pleasure to meet you and see you and interact with you and play with you. If you're not if you're not streaming, if you're not following Cami, I don't know what you're doing. Cami's an excellent streamer who is my own teacher. And she's really good. Can I have a shout out to Cami as well? Starch also absorbs liquid for violent expulsion. Yes, it does absorb liquid, yes. Is this site just for Japanese or the other languages? Other languages. Lots of other languages. This is more global, and their Eastern languages are a lot better to work with, IMO. Okay. But channel points, I will I will be streaming other times. Ellie, there I will be streaming other times. Do not worry. Do not worry about that. Okay. So, watashi wa Mariko desu is what she said, right? So, watashi wa is the big thing here, and then the name is going to be in kind of in the middle here, and then desu at the end, right? So, we're going to listen to it again.
私はマリコです。
Yeah. Okay, so let's write that down. 私は Mariko this, and then we will how about this? I want to do a different type of note taking here. She this is a wa instead of a ha. Ma, this is her name here. Mari. Mari. Ko. Ko as in like konnichiwa, same letter. So this would be normally te. This is de, and then si. There you go. And lastly, let's break this down. So, and then this is I am Mariko. So I am Mariko. Okay. I remember when I did the beta version of JPN Duolingo before it was click only. Oh yeah, I actually remember it too. The one in Duolingo was pretty bad. I feel that Duolingo is not quite good for a lot of Eastern languages. IMO. That's pretty easy. Watashi wa Anna desu. Would you like me to DM you some sources for more learning? This is not the first time I've learned Japanese, but it is the first time I've done it on stream. Previously, I learned Japanese for about a year, but I've lost a lot of it. So I'm starting from, square one just to kind of remind myself as well. I'm gonna do the math on how much I need to watch stream to get that last 10k. What do you mean? What do you mean? Do you 1k? Wait, what? Why? For the praise? I picked up this site. I just picked the site up for German. Thank you, QB. Of course, I was thinking of making a language learning stream. If people are interested in it, so if people would like to ask questions there for people who are familiar with other languages comparatively, then they can ask questions, or they can just show their plights and be like, I'm not feeling language learning, and just kind of encourage each other. That's fine too. I was thinking about it. Yes, for the praise. I need the praise. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's fine. It's fine. Watashi wa ken desu. Yeah, yep. To say I, we start the sentence with tashi. Well, I know that this is dependent on the person. So, but I know for females it always is watashi. For males it can change depending on the type of feeling that they want to evoke, I suppose you can say.
私はたけしです。
Yep. That makes sense to me.
こんにちは。はじめまして。私はアキラです。
Akira. So that's pretty easy, right? Let's write this one down because his name is with letters that we have not seen yet. So let's see. I only know Shamo. You're making it worse because you know how Salary calls you ShamWow. That kind of like follows the whole aspect. Um, so let's remember. See if I remember how to write this one. Oh gosh, I think I got that one correct. Key is pretty easy. Oh god, I say that, but I fuck up. Okay. The first ones were. That last one was too low. Oh, I secretly love the Shemi variations. Okay. So Akira. Easy. There are EP typos. Well,
私
instead of
は
having
アキ
EPO,
ラです。
EPO, EP typos, I would sleep. I would just have EPZs. What is this site again? I am curious to try myself. It is called Busu. Let me go ahead and write it down. Busu. Yes, yes, yes. Give me the epos. Give me the epos. No, you need to sleep. 私はアキラです。Easy, no? The audio processing is something I need work on about. That's something I really like about Busu. There's also something in this site that other places do not have, including Duolingo. Busu has a social aspect to it. They try to connect you with people who are trying to learn your language. Therefore, you actually kind of do a language exchange as a result, too. You also do things like start writing things out, or you say things out, make clips and stuff of you saying things. And the community, the Japanese community, either native or there are very, long learners of the language, would come and either they correct you or they tell you why, or like they give you a clip of them saying it and then saying, oh, why is this incorrect, or how you did this perfectly. So it's a really, really great thing. Make a 1 million redeem where you just tell them to sleep if they redeem. I can literally just tell you guys to sleep for free. Okay, so we learned how to say our name. We learned how to greet people. So we learned konnichiwa. We learned hajimemashite, which is nice to meet you. And we learned watashi wa desu. So that'd be I am blank. So my name is blank, right? Or name is name, so we haven't gotten that far. The hardest part of it for me so far has been penmanship. I think that just has to do with practice. You cannot do it like I can show you so much of me just writing and writing and writing and writing and writing and writing over and over and over and over. But it would be funny because people would be like, "What does EPOs mean?" Just save up to redeem and they just told go to sleep. True. True, true. Ali, you need to sleep. You need to sleep. No more typing. Come on, please. I don't want you throwing up and feeling unhealthy. Okay, dozo yoroshiku. So please, pleased to meet you, right? Sleep is for the weak? Oh, are you calling everyone here weak? I didn't know you were like that. I didn't know you hated us like that. Oh my gosh. I'm kidding, but please get to bed. Yoroshiku. Right. And then we write the hiragana of that. So do. So this is D-O-U, the kind of like backwards C, right? Dozo. Oh, I did this wrong incorrectly. Oh my gosh. No, I actually did it okay. Yeah, I did that correctly. It's fine. I think I just went by muscle memory and I was like, oh, yes, I'm the god of clouds. You mortals need to sleep. Yes. Yoro. Yoro. The R, the ro, is actually so freaking easy comparatively. It's just literally three. She, and then ku, and then we go ahead and break that down. This is O, this is ZO. So zo, this is a new, zo is a new letter we've learned. Yo, I think, is as well. We have written she from hajime mashite, so we learned from that. And then I think ku is also new. So there we go. This is a new one. It is new. There are definitely new letters in this one. I see no gods here other than me. All right.
どうぞよろしく
Okay, that one's number 3 down here. It is a phrase used to finish off our self-introduction. So let's write that down. That's pretty that's important, right? So pleased to meet you. And then on the side we can say used to finish off introductions. Self intros. Okay. Okay. So let's just kind of. I only started the lessons, but I love this more than Duolingo already. Yeah, I started with Duolingo, and while Duolingo is free, it's not intuitive. IMO. It's just not intuitive. If you're looking for other Eastern languages, or sorry, not Eastern, European languages to work with, Memrise is really good. I used Memrise to learn a lot of Dutch, and it was very good, actually. So let's just go ahead and continue here. See if Hajime Mashite literally means we are meeting for the first time. We say this phrase first when we meet someone. This one's pretty easy to remember because Hajime is start, as I believe, to like begin. So this one's pretty easy to say, like first, right? Or like this is our first time, right? Dozo is just please, so it's pretty easy to know, right? Then we can kind of generally understand what's going on here. So at the beginning and at the end. So hajimemashite. So we can say konnichiwa, hajimemashite, watashi wa Jun desu. Dozo yoroshiku, right? So that'll be an entire introduction. Pretty easy, right?
どうぞよろしく
Dozo yoroshiku. Easy.
はじめまして。私はたけしです。どうぞよろしく。
Yes, yes, yes.
はじめまして。私はマナです。どうぞよろしく。
Easy so
は
far.
じめまして。私はケンです。どうぞよろしく。
どうぞよろしく。
はじめ
Easy.
まして。私はケンです。
Okay.
どうぞよろしく。
Pretty easy, yeah. Very good. Looking good so far. Okay, score over 80. Whoop. We did really well today. We got promoted. Oh, look at that. We're already getting promotions. I wish this would happen to me at work. I'm in the promotion zone. Oh man. Okay, so let's put our skills to the test, right? This is our checkpoint. We have to take a quiz and score 80 or above to complete this checkpoint, to get into lesson 2. We can do this. This is really easy. Okay? This is pretty easy.
私はアキ
私は
ラです。
Akira. Oh, I'm sorry. Watashi wa Akira desu. Pretty simple.
私はたけしです。
She this. Yep.
こんにちは。 はじめまして。私はアキラです。
Okay, this is Akira. Yep.
はじめまして。
Hajimemashite means nice to meet you. This is true. And it's also the first time you say things, like when you first meet somebody,
こん
right?
にちは。はじめまして。
Hajimemashite.
はじめまして。私はアキラです。どうぞよろしく。はじめま
Easy.
して。私は田中です。
Anaka. So that's pretty easy too. Yep.
はじめまして。私はマナです。どうぞよろしく。
There we go. Thank you for the lurk. Thank you, thank you. Hopefully you get some
はじめまして。
sleep, please,
私は
Ali.
ケン
Thank
で
you.
す。どうぞ
I will
よろしく。
I will talk to you my next stream, which will be tomorrow, so it won't be too far when we see each other. Hajimemashite. Watashi wa Ken desu. This is our last portion here. Dozo yoroshiku.
はじめまして。私はケンです。どうぞよろしく。
Very good. Very good. Nice. Our score is 100%. We can now greet people in Japanese. Very good. I'm giving it to peer pressure. Well, as long as the peer pressure is helping you make healthier choices, then that's good. I am all. Okay, so it may have said that I've learned stuff. This is from my previous time that I used to used to learn. Look at how far I got. Oh my god. I got to learning days of the week, saying months, adjectives, saying likes and dislikes. I don't remember any of that anymore. Lumpkin's actually cheering. Hell yeah. Okay, so we're good with this, right? Let's learn some greetings. Let's restart this lesson.
Ohayo.
This one's pretty easy. Like the state. The state, Ohio, who has helped create the entirety of the Japanese language. Yes? I'm sorry if I have pretty bad handwriting in this one. I usually write better, but the angle in which I have to share my desk with my keyboard kind of sucks, not gonna lie. Okay. So, let's do, before we go ahead, let's write down Ohio. So, Ohayo, and notice the U at the end as opposed to the O. So it's a kind of elongated as a result, right? So let's write this down. It means good morning. Good morning. Have we done an O yet? We have not. However, I am familiar with the O. Looks like that. This O is pretty easy to remember. It's very round, right? So round, kind of roundness like that. Just easy for me to remember that that's an O. This ha, sometimes confused with wa, or like can be interchangeable, I should say, is a ha in this situation. The yo we've seen in yoroshiku, so that's a familiar letter, and then the u as well. We have seen this in dozo, so that's pretty easy. Then we break this down. Ha. Yo. Very good. I am not familiar with the kanji in the middle, but the O I'm familiar with and the U I'm familiar with. Is this Ohio in with kanji instead? So that would be the hayo. That would be the kanji for hayo. Curious.
おはよ
Possible. Ohio. Yep. Yi.
こんばんは
Okay. I'll put that to the side, actually. I think I'd be able to write that. Because I remember it's like Yeah, yeah. I remember it's kind of in like pieces with squares. You kind of do like a kind of a corner first, and then you go into the rest of the square. Is hayo in kanji. Okay, good to know. Memory with language skills is a funny thing. This all feels like obvious review right now, but I really doubt I could navigate a conversation anymore. I mean, I think it's just very like rust, like, you know, just you're shaking off the rust. Obviously, what I'm doing here is just so simple that you're probably being like, okay, yeah, I know this, but it doesn't really help me too much, right? But hopefully, as time goes by, you're able to kind of pick it back up and be like, yeah, I remember that, yeah, and you'll teach me eventually. So this one is konbanwa. And this is good evening. So we'll go ahead and put that over here. Okay, and we will break that down. So we have seen ko before from konnichiwa. Actually, we've seen kon before, so we'll just go ahead and do that. Ba is new though. So ba has two dashes from the ha, wa, and ba, right? So ha and wa having the same structure, but ba having that same structure, but two sort of dashes on the side, on the right side, and then the extra n from like in kon and wa. It's the same thing except without the dashes from the b. Easy. That's how I feel about French. It's so weird. I was never fluent or close though, so I'm there. The way I feel. Oh god, I'm so sorry. The way I feel about some Dutch, some French, some Japanese, and some Korean is there are times where it's just like
こんばんは。
I recognize some words or maybe a string of words, but then the rest of them, if it gets too complicated, it just goes away, you know? Match the greetings to when they're used. So konbanwa is evening, right? So this is evening. Sorry, I thought I was gonna be dragging. Konnichiwa would be daytime, right? Because Ohio would be morning. So there we go. Okay, pretty easy.
じゃあまた
Ja mata. Okay. Ja mata. Okay, and this is oh, I forgot to break down konbanwa. We'll do it on the bottom. There we go. Ja mata. This would be see you later. So see you later. Okay. Ja is new, right? Because we have not seen it so far in any of the other words. So we'll go ahead and write this. This looks like she, except with the two dots or the two dashes, similar to the ba that we saw in konbanwa. So in ja, it's she with the two dots. And then I feel like this is ya. I think this is ya. It has been quite a while, but I'm pretty sure this is ya. But because it's smaller next to the ja, it just elongates it, I believe. No? No, JK. Wait. I'm pretty sure that's a... Okay, the reason why I'm confused for a second is because this is an A. So I thought this would the ya would elongate the A. But I'm not seeing it here. Because this is ja, like like it turns into ja, then you have a ya next to it. The first two characters would be read individually, like ji and ya. Okay, ja mata. Okay, I see. Ya is small, so it alters G into ja. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I see, I see. Okay, thank you for the help. This is the reason why I wanted to do this on stream, because so many of my viewers are so much smarter and so much more knowledgeable than I am, and I appreciate that a lot. So, cool. Okay, so I'm gonna write that down really quickly. I'm gonna put down Wumpkin's notations on my sheet as well. Yes, that, and then I'm gonna make some, because I was like, there's no way I'm reading this incorrectly. I'm pretty sure that's a yeah. Okay, so this is a G, but plus the small ya equals to a ja, and then there's an A, right? And then the rest is pretty easy. Ma and ta, right? Okay. So I'll literally just quote on the side. Let's see. And the first two characters can be read individually. Yes. I'll put it on the side. When the ya is small, it alters the G into ja, and I'll put Wumpkin on the side. Thank you. So the third symbol is just A. Neither of those things are true. I live there, so I had to know. Still dumb. Well, in this case, you were smarter than I am, so works out for me. Okay.
ひろこさん、じゃあまた。
Say bye to your friend Hideko, who you will see again soon. Yeah, so we don't want to say Hideko-san konbanwa, so we're not saying good evening. We're saying ja mata, so that we're saying see you soon, right? See you later.
さようなら。
Oh, this one's super easy. The one that we probably are all very familiar with, right? Sa wo nara. And we are writing. Oh, I think sa is new, right? Unless did we learn it? No, we learned ra, so it'd be sa yo. We have learned yo before. We have learned the u before na, so na. This one's fun. Na is always fun to write. Kind of like short lettering, or short strokes, I should say. Right. Let's go ahead and separate that. So sa, yo, and with the u, na, ra, and this means goodbye. So goodbye. Okay. Okay, so there's one thing I wanted to do before we continue. I wanted to do, because this is a mid-liner, and that's fine. I just wanted to highlight some of the new words that we learned, so it's easy to kind of come back to it, you know? Okay. All right.
さようなら。
It's easy. We'll find it. Sayonara sounds formal and tends to be used when you're unlikely to see someone for a long time. So we'll put that as a note on the side. We'll say that. Formal. Used when you... I should say won't. Won't see someone for a long time. Cool. To be more exact, you can write G with a small a next to it to make it ja. If you have a small ya next to G, it makes it ja. Saying ja is a lot like saying ja, but you have a really subtle y in the middle. Yeah. I am familiar. That sounds very, very, very familiar. Sayonara is see you later. Oops, sorry. Sayonara is goodbye. I was in my head for a second.
さようなら
Sayonara means goodbye. True. Yes. Sorry. Okay. Lesson complete. Woo! We finished that. Pretty easy. We don't have to recap the session, I don't believe. So. Hi, Erie. How are you? Hello. Can I have a shout out for Erie, please? Can I have a shout out for Erie? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, so now we're gonna understand essential phrases. Let's do greetings. Okay, greetings. And I will make titles green. What's that? Greetings green. Okay, cool. This is actually also not the book that I want to learn from or learn in, but I will probably transfer everything over. You were playing Honkai Star Rail. I've never seen you play that before. Speaking of playing Honkai, I really need to do that soon. Arigato. Easy, right? I am kicked out of my room because niece and nephew are sleeping over and I get kicked out of my room. Oh yeah? Oh, I'm guessing that they're like, we need your room. So what are you doing? Are you on your phone? Are you on your phone? Oh, this was something, it was like understanding something. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave a space here for the section, I should say. Okay. Arigato. So we'll write that. We know it. We'll try writing this without looking at the letters, okay? Because we should, at this point, know these letters or we have seen them before, so we'll do our best, okay? Okay, so we know ri, I know ri. Ga. Have we seen ga? I haven't seen ga yet. But I'm pretty sure I know what ga is, so I'm gonna go ahead and try. If it's wrong, then I'll go ahead and replace it. But ga, and then to. We've seen to before, right? No, we've seen do. We've seen do, but then do is just a to with 2 dashes. So we'll do to, and we've seen you forever. I am suffering. 1 second as I rejoin VC. Time to learn about camping. Oh god. Let's see how correct I was. Okay. Correct. Ri, correct. Ga. Oh, actually this is incorrect. I forgot the 2 dashes. So I actually wrote ka, so it would be arigato. I'm in pain, that's about it. Oh no. Oh no. Why are you're suffering because you don't have your PC? Oh, away from PC equals pain. Actual though, real. Sleeping on the couch? Sleeping on the couch? No. Fun fact: the two dashes are called dakuten. Oh, I'd actually love to. I want to put that on the side. Let me put this here. So thank you. We'll do thank you informal. And then on the side I will say the two dashes next to letters, and then I'll put an example, so like that, are called dakuten. Yeah, Ryu is really good. He is fluent, so dakuten. Dakuten. Cammy. Lumpkin. There we go. Alright. Is there anything else that I'm missing? No, I can just go ahead and break this down. So, ri, ga, o, with the U at the end. When we were collabing our RPG collab. Yes, I do eventually want to go into that soon. It was very
あ
fun.
りがとう。
So whenever niece and nephew sleep over, they want to sleep in my room. So I get kicked out and sleep in the sofa bed, which means no access to anything on PC, aka my studies. Wait, so you've told them that you need to study using your computer and they were just like, tough luck, use your books or something? Like fucking boomers? That's some boomer shit right there. Okay. So, choose the correct, what was this one? I'm sorry.
ありがとう。
Oh, arigato. Just study tomorrow? Oh, fuck.
あり
No.
がとうございます。
Whenever they sleep over, no studies get done. Ugh, that sounds terrible. I'm sorry. Game learned Japanese to survive. There are 3 games of the series. Yeah, I believe it. Yeah, it's an RPG type of game, and I've seen them play, and it's very, very cool actually. I like it quite a bit. Go ahead and highlight the word here. Yep. Here's a new word. Kind of. This is an altered word, essentially. This is arigato, which is the same as what we learned so far. And then we tack on gozaimasu. So we don't say the U in this, as I remember, right?
ありがとうございます。
Yeah, so we kind of like elongate the S essentially. You don't say the U. You don't say masu. You just say mas, from what I remember. Okay, so if arigato is thank you informally, then arigato gozaimasu is formal. So thank you formal. Okay. And we write this out as well. Yes. Oops. I did not write A. I wrote O. They're very similar, but they do actually look different. So, E, ga. Don't forget the dashes on the top. To looks like do, but without the dashes. Then U. Go, we have not learned yet. This is a new letter for us, at least. This is like ko, except with the dashes. Yeah. So ko becomes go with the dashes. Zai, so za, it's za and then I at the end. So, or next to it, I should say. This is similar to, this is an altered version of zo. So it's zo becomes za. Oh my god, I fucked up. I need to write that one over again, like, eventually. but the I is pretty easy. I'm familiar with. Nai, ma. We've been writing ma a lot. And we've been writing su a lot too. So we can break this down. Di, to, go, sa, I, ma, su. Okay. Almost wrote Gogomas. It is very chaotic background, Shadow can vouch. I'm sure it's a very, I mean, like, you're talking about kids, so of course they're, and they're, you know, underage kids, so, like, they're not going to be very quiet right off the bat. Would love to try further down the line. Yeah, I would like to as well. I love them, but sometimes my sibling needs to understand that dropping by unannounced is like rude IMO, and not telling me in the morning does not count. Yes, I agree. I agree. I wouldn't like people just dropping by unannounced. It makes me feel very anxious when I do that, even if I'm like, even because it just makes me feel like, oh, I'm not ready for anything. Yeah. Okay, so let me go ahead and continue here. As you probably noticed, we use gozaimasu to express politeness, but the word doesn't mean anything by itself. We say gozaimasu, but write gozaimasu. So they're just going ahead and clarifying for us. So, oh, this is interesting. So, arigato is thank you, informal, right? Arigato gozaimasu is thank you, but formal. And this also applies to Ohayo. So, Ohayo, which is just good morning, informal. We actually did not write that in our first one, so we'll go ahead and write that in our notes here. And to Ohayo gozaimasu, good morning, and in a formal tone. If I can ask, I know Kami is here, Womkin is here. Does this apply to konbanwa or konnichiwa? And why? Why does it not if it doesn't? Because I've never heard those phrases together, right? I've heard Ohayo gozaimasu, right? But I haven't heard konbanwa gozaimasu ever, or konnichiwa gozaimasu, right? So, or are there particular phrases that are different from it? Why is gozaimasu kind of special in this way? Are there any particular rules? I'm just not. Just a quick question, I guess. Okay, so let me go ahead and gabagool. Okay, they do not carry with those. Konbanwa is formal already. Oh, really? Konbanwa is formal already. Is there an informal version of konbanwa? Konnichiwa is also formal. Okay. I'll go ahead and write that on the side. Formal. And I will put konnichiwa as formal as well. Interesting. I don't know the rules. Not that I know of for good evening. Okay. Okay. Well, thank you for answering my question. Alright, so let's match the pairs. We have arigato, which is informal, and arigato gozaimasu, which is formal. And hi 9, how are you, by the way? Sorry, I was in study mode for a second. What is san? So in Japanese, we add san after a name to be polite. San itself has no translation. We never add it after our own names, though. True, unless you want to be a fucking weirdo. I do know that. You do not want to add san to the unless you're like being I've seen it in like anime, for example, for people who are very like cocky, but I know that meat is not always a good way as a reflection for normal speaking. You know what I mean? So it's hard. I actually watched a recent episode of One Piece, which is funny. There's this who was it? Don Krieg. he uses san to his own name, but that's because he's a cocky piece of shit, right? But you would never hear that like IRL, right? That's not something that you would hear in real life. So let's go ahead and write kind of a paraphrased version of this, right? So sun uh is attached to names to be polite. It has no translation. Okay, and we never add it after our own names. So we never add it to our own names. So others add it to our name. That's pretty easy, but I mean, like, I'm at this point writing things I already know, but it's better to, you know, write it down and be familiar than not be familiar. Every time a sleepover happens, it means I give up my room and bed. And my family considers me rude for not liking when they come over because you're going to regret not making such sweet memories with them. Yeah, you're going to regret not making such a sweet memory of you and the sofa bed, because I don't see how you sleeping in the sofa bed is a sweet memory between you and your niece and nephew. Because at this point, having to be kicked out of your room when you need to study and when it's just comforting to be in your room, like that actually does the opposite, right? I can see how somebody would be kind of opposite, like think the opposite, right? They'd be like, "Oh, I don't want to have my niece and nephew over. Every time I have my niece and nephew over, I lose my bed." That's not a good relationship to have, right? For you to have an idea that every time your niece and nephew come over, you have some semblance of loss. So, there are some exceptions to referring to yourself with san honorific, such as referring oneself as a family title. Ah, I see. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Okasan, obasan, onesan, etc. Yes. Makes sense. So, Kyoko-san, arigato. Kyoko, thank you. So we can go ahead and put this example down just in case. Just in case. So let's say Kyoko, thank you. And let's say we are being very polite to Kyoko here. So we want to say Kyoko san arigato. Okay, they're putting this in kind of informal, right? So let's write this out. Let's write this out. Interesting. Okay. Let's kind of break down the hiragana here. So ki, this is ki, right? Ki. Let's try to remember what Wumpkin had told us before. So you would take ki here, right? But there is yo next to it as a small letter. So we'll take yo, and then there's a u, right? So when we take ki and yo, it becomes kyo, right? Because I'm guessing the last vowel drops and it is instead replaced with the letter past it, like the smaller letter past it. So ki and yo become kyo. Yep, and then you have the u, so it becomes kyo and it's like elongated, right? Ko, so ko as in like konnichiwa, so o. And then we have our sun, right? Okay. And then we still use commas here. And then we have arigato, and we have learned how to write this properly. So we'll do this properly this time. We did the A, so ari, ga, it looked like this, and then don't forget the 2 dashes this time. To, so look like, oops, I just tried writing the U, that's incorrect. It's the opposite way. So it's do except without the dashes, and then we put our U in there. Sorry if you see a bunch of mistakes. It's just part of the process. All right, it's part of the process. Let me go ahead and catch up to chat. Now nephew is crying about he misses his dad and wants to see his dad instead of going to sleep. What is the point of the sleepover then? And not only that, but okay, it's one thing to be like, hey, I'm coming over and then leaving, and it's another thing to not only last minute invite yourself over, but last minute sleep over. That is another completely different thing. Like, what if that person's not ready, doesn't want to do this, right? You're not respecting them at all? What? My understanding with gozaimasu is that it kind of means am, is, are. So phrases that already have that as part of the expression don't need it. A friend I had there used to say gozaimasu by itself jokingly as a way of expressing politeness without any meaning. That's actually really clever. I really like that. If he's going to go through this every sleepover, then maybe sleepovers aren't for him. Yeah, you got it. Yeah. Sorry, just in a frustrating situation. No. Yeah, I would be frustrated too. I think everybody here as I don't even want to say it's an introvert extrovert thing, because even extroverts, I think, they know what is rude and what is not, because I would consider it to be rude personally. I like putting yourself in front of what, like, doing something at the expense of other people and then not caring about the things that they have to lose and how uncomfortable they are is selfish. IMO. Because you're not respecting somebody's space when it is essentially their private space, you know? Especially if you haven't told them either. That is the biggest thing for me.
おはようございます。
Ohayo gozaimasu. Yep. I mean, we have seen this before, but we'll go ahead and write it down. Why not? Ohayo. And it'll be pretty easy because we've done this before. Gozaimasu. This one is good morning. But this is informal tense, so, or applying politeness, right? We'll do o, and then ha, yo, go, go. I'm writing this without looking at the screen. Sorry. Go is related to ko with dashes. Za is related to. Za is with dashes though, right? Oh, no. I got this wrong. Okay. This is incorrect. This is related to sa, I believe. Saimasu. Okay. It also feels undermining me. Like, I got my makeup finals next week and the week after. This is my last week of vacation, so to say. And they're aware because everyone has been asking, when are those makeup finals, Yuri? So if so concerned, you'd know that, hey, maybe I shouldn't bring the kids over this week. For real, how are those for real? How are those finals going? I can't study because your fucking kids are here. Honestly, what legitimately, why is this happening? Like, is there something really important happening? Like a family emergency? Like somebody like a vacation is happening? Or is it just like, hey, just want to do it? Because have you talked to your like mom about it or your dad about it?
鈴木先生、おはようございます。
Okay, Suzuki sensei, ohayo gozaimasu. That's pretty easy. And we're saying gozaimasu here because they are a sensei. So they are going to be a teacher. We want to be polite here. So instead of ohayo, which is just more formal, right? Informal, sorry. Yeah, so we can write this little tidbit here. Informal is used for friends and family. Okay. Informal is used for friends plus family. Okay. This entire sleepover happened because kiddo is going to the doctors tomorrow for a vaccine, and we're closer to the doctors. So, yeah, I like we're exactly. I have. This is not the first time. Okay. That semi makes sense. Yeah, it does make sense that they want to do this to be closer. Which means that they knew ahead of time. Yes. And have less of an excuse to be honest. Yeah. Oh, hi Sam. Hi Sam, how are you? Good evening. Oh, konbanwa. And every time it's like and every time it's mentioned, they're like, Erie, don't be so rude. They're your family, and you need to be less antisocial with your family. Have you told them it's not? It's less about being antisocial, and it's less about you wanting to spend time with your nephews and your niece, but it's about the importance of getting good grades, and that is something that they're concerned about. And if they're concerned about about you getting good grades, that and graduating on time, then they should also give you the space to do so. Fluent Japanese, let's go. Listen, I'm trying. You have all the time to be social after your friggin' exams. True. How about we just, have a big party after your exams are done? Ohayo is informal. Ohayo gozaimasu is formal. Sensei means teacher, and it's added to the name. Added to a name to address teachers. This is a useful word and can be used with anyone who teaches, whether they are in nurseries or at universities, as well as occupations with a professional qualification such as medical doctors and lawyers. So Suzuki sensei, ohayo gozaimasu, or Tanaka sensei, arigatou gozaimasu. So there you go. Why do families do this? I don't know. It's really weird because they always say, oh, family is so important, but they like shit on one family member over another family member. It's actually kind of weird. I have stated and then it's case of just study beforehand, or you wouldn't be doing this if you weren't so slow with your degree. Yeah, but that doesn't help. Like, that does not help the situation, right? Saying like, oh, you should have studied beforehand, or you wouldn't be in the scenario if you weren't so slow with your degree, does not help the current situation. You're literally just creating I forget the phrase for it in psychology, but you're basically trying to make a point by like by saying, "Oh, I shouldn't help you because you put yourself in this situation." Does not help. Does not help the situation. At the end of the day, they're giving you a big fuck you. I mean, I'm obviously I'm polarizing the scenario. Of course, they're not saying fuck you, but in their actions, they are saying fuck you, right? Because they're not here to help you. They're not here to understand you. They're here to tell you, hey, you put yourself in here, and they're making you take responsibility for something that like you're asking, hey, I want to take responsibility, but you're not letting me. If you did that to them back, you wouldn't hear the end of it, so it's so fun. Yeah. At this point, when I get my own place, I'm not gonna let the kids stay over until they're older, like a lot older. Yeah, yeah, I agree. Unless they learn to like be fucking quiet. This you're you're helping Shammy further not want to have children. Just letting you know. Okay, let's do some highlighting. Ohayou gozaimasu right here, right? Okay. Ohayou gozaimasu. Good thing I don't have siblings. True, you never even got to like have siblings even like realize if they were kids or anything. It's part of it. Okay, so Sensei, we'll do a really quick blurb about Sensei since we kind of know. We'll say is used for teachers, both nurseries. Oh my gosh, I spelled that wrong. Nurseries or uni. As well as professional qualifications. And then in parentheses, I'll just put docs and lawyers. All right, and then we put more info here. Right, there you go. Yeah, Shemi, join the no offspring squad. Here's the thing, my parents are in the 60s. They can't handle toddlers so much, so I have to help. Nephew doesn't want to eat. I have to sit down and eat and be like, look, Erie's eating. Eat with her. Or, Erie, can you feed him? So I have to semi-parent. Yeah, I take off to Timmy's and study there. I babysit these kids more than the grandparents. And I feel I have something similar going on. I will say, though, I love my nephew to bits. I don't get to visit him a lot, but when I do, I can't stop smelling, echoing his babble. Yeah, my niece and nephew so far are very cute. They are very cute. My nephew is very clingy though. He is not letting my sister and my brother-in-law sleep. Okay, so I'm gonna do a really quick one. I'll do Suzuki Sensei. Ohayou gozaimasu, okay? Suzuki Sensei. Ohayou gozaimasu. And then I'll just write this in hiragana really quick. Zu. Zu is okay. Zu is su with 2 dashes. Ki, we've done ki before. So yeah, it's just that. Ki and then sensei. So this one's a new letter actually for us. But I do remember how to write it. Yep, set o yo go. For this one I remember this is actually sa. This is sa with 2 dashes. Sai ma, so that we have an I there. Ma and okay. Easy. He's so small though. He is very small. He is literally like a month old and he is huge. He's actually in the 90th percentile in terms of height. He is very tall. He is like breaking out of his clothes. Not even joking. I had one family emergency happen where I gave up my winter vacation between semesters to go over and help. I took over watching the newborn for 2 weeks while sis was in hospital and balanced a nephew too while her husband worked from home. That sounds terrible. And at 9 days, I had to call quits. Oh god! At that point, I felt less like a sister/sister-in-law and more like a nanny, and had a mental breakdown. I would too. Fuck, that's terrible. I hang out at someone's house with kids and I'm like, phew, child rearing. Yeah, it is really rough. It's really rough. And it it really feels bad when you are in a family where they say that child rearing for the family equals love, which shouldn't be the case, right? You should not um there we go. Here is the no that we were looking at before. Um, you should not see, you should not see what a family member is able to do for you and say like, oh, this is the reason why they're my sister or stuff like that. Jokes aside, huge props to good parents or parents of young children. Not everyone is cut out for it. Yeah, I know. It is rough. They're like, Erie, you're an aunt. I'm also an early 20-year-old. Yeah, like being an aunt does not equate, and suddenly you have those responsibilities of, oh, now you get to offload on me. That's just unfair. Like, I didn't tell you to go fuck. Like, please, if just because you guys want to go fuck and have children doesn't mean I have to be responsible for those children. Like, just because you're in a family of, let's say, you have 7 brothers and sisters, does not mean those 7 brothers and sisters will be rearing your child for you while you go and fuck off at a club somewhere. Like, that is not how that works. It's nice to help, of course, but if you can't, you can't. Yeah. Let's do it. And E is no. Or not at all. And I believe this is informal. Right? Or is there not a formality to this particular word? So E. And this is a new word that we have not seen yet, but I know how to write it. That's cool. I don't even have to break it down. Honestly, it breaks down itself. It's literally 3 letters, 3 letters. Easy. I kid you not, 20 minutes of trying to handle these 2, and she called her husband for backup while I was just quickly making the newborn's milk. Honestly, like, if you cannot handle having children, or you don't know what to do, or you don't even want to read up on it or do the research or do anything, then why are you having kids? Legitimately. Because you're at the end of the day, you are making human beings that are, if you do a bad job, making the world worse. TBH. Oh, okay. Okay, you were saying that, okay, this was a continuation of, oh, second sister came over. I see. I thought you meant like your sister who had these kids are like, cannot handle them for 20 minutes. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay. Using the you and aunt card is fucking bullshit because I have a friend who is an uncle of someone older than them. Like, yeah, if a person 3 years younger take care of someone who's older. Yeah, I know. That doesn't make sense. Me, who had no backup to call, is almost a decade younger, handling these 2. She cries for help after 20 minutes. You're literally useless to me. I remember you telling me this conversation, actually. Literally, just because you can doesn't mean you should. It's expected as tradition. Isn't an excuse when we're facing overpopulation. If you genuinely want to or are prepared for it, it's a completely different story. Yeah, especially if you have the financial means. If you don't have the financial means, then don't, because you are literally asking for more desperate and hungry children who are not supported in this world, and that is very much unfair to them, I would say. So how do we reply to thank you? We would not say ja, which is part of see you later. We would say yeah, as in like no, no problem, no issue, no worries, essentially. Okay, when someone thanks us, we can respond by saying yeah, not at all. It also means no. Okay, so we can put this to the side. We can say also used as a response to thank you. Very good.
どうぞ
Oh, this is a new one. Right. The Japanese lessons to childbirth by the line. It always happens. It always happens. Something happens like this. Ducky and I are going to go eat, but please feel free to message if you have any questions at all. Look like most of this is well taught, but sometimes language is weird / vague. So yes. Thank you so much for helping me. If I have any questions, I'll definitely put it in Discord. I'm thinking of putting a language Discord out there just in case I have some questions or other people would like to share their accomplishments as they go on their language journey themselves. So yes, enjoy your food. Thank you for the help. Yes. Thank you for sorry for the tangents. Yes, thank you for your thank you for all the help and enjoy the food. I don't know if you'll have me in the background, but if you do, then I'll be here. I will be here. I'll share my notes, Porin, even though they're kind of a mess. Yeah, mine is a mess as well, so. Okay, so let's do dozo. Dozo. So it ends abruptly because it's not a U, so dozo. So it's kind of, it's not dozo, it's dozo. So it's very like abrupt, right? And then this means, here you go. And please, or please. Like, this is kind of, from what I know, if you're like offering something to someone, or like, oh, like somebody asks you, oh, can I have a piece? And go like, go for it. Kind of like, go for it. From my knowledge, but if I'm incorrect, please correct me. I am very, very much open to that. Dozo, do. So. Okay. I have to do Zos again. Because I know I'm like writing them in an improper way. I have to find out or remember how to write them. The way to do it again. She had the audacity of telling me I was making my niece like me because I was sitting in the dark trying to put her to sleep.
いいえ
What? Doesn't believe the mother told me putting newborn to sleep in a dark room is the fastest method. Wait. Wait, who? I don't understand. Oh, the other aunt, your sister? Does she sleep in bright light? Does she not sleep with the lights off? Like, is she scared of the dark or something? Like, girl, how old are you? Girl, like, you should not be scared of the dark at this point. I mean, all respects to those who are scared of the dark still, but Jesus, at least you're not rearing a baby and making that baby go through it. Okay, listen to audio and choose the correct option.
どうぞ
ありがとう。
いいえ
Okay, so the woman received a present, right? I don't know, it was just wild and I told her the room is too bright for the kid to sleep. Yeah, actually that happened with my nephew as well. My nephew was, like, he was squinting at the light. My sister had put him, to be fair, she wasn't really, like, she was busy doing multiple things and I was just sitting there next to him. And he was looking, he was in his little kind of crib thing, his cradle, for food and stuff. And we were in the kitchen, we were getting ready to eat. She was prepping food for dinner. And I was sitting there, kind of like prepared, or standing there, I should say, kind of setting the table, and I could see he was like kind of grouchy and like covering his eyes with his hands. So I was like, "Hey, do you have like a covering or something? Because I think it's too bright. Like the light is like shining in his eyes, and he can't like sleep properly." So she found kind of like this see-through mesh kind of fabric, and then kind of draped it over with obviously holes so he can still breathe very easily. And the moment that he did, he just like settled down and went to sleep. And I'm like, that's the shit I like to see. Auntie June, doing her shit, man, doing her thing. Sumimasen. Sumimasen is sorry, excuse me. So this is like asking for something. Like, excuse me, can you tell me where blank is? So, yep. Me, I don't know this one. This one's a new one. It's been a while since I've seen this one. Ah, yeah. I know what this one is. Me, Ma, we've seen Ma many times. So, Ma, Sen, we just saw Sen with Sensei. So, Sen, yep, Sen, and it's ended just like Sensei as well. Okay, easy. So, me, se, en. Very good. Very cool. Do not believe me, so I just did hobby things in the meantime, being like, finally some me time. Yeah. Yeah, I just think that we all just need some more me time in our lives, because we give too much out here.
すみません
We use sumimasen to greet people, so it is considered a greeting as well. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It is not used as a greeting. I was like, wait, this does not sound correct, because, I mean, you would greet people with this if you were asking something? Yeah, to attract somebody's attention. So I was like, is that considered a greeting? I would not consider it a greeting. Because greeting is like hello or like nice to meet you. But this is not considered a greeting. I wouldn't. That's why I was like, we use sumimasen to greet people. I'm like, kind of reaching, you know? When we're gonna apologize. Yeah, the biggest thing is an apology though. Like, oh, I bumped into you. Sumimasen, you know? Ie is not at all. Sumimasen, sorry, excuse me. Dozo, here you go, please. Okay. Easy. So far, how are you guys following along? If you guys are following along. Okay, so that was chapter 1. We're going to chapter 2. So it's called Understanding Essential Phrases. So let's put that in there. Understanding essential phrases. I would consider arigato and like dozo and ohayo gozaimasu, like the gozaimasu like line, as something important as well. Okay. More hilarious part. I've been watching over this newborn. Adrian, don't look. Please. Please, I didn't ask for the experts to come out, okay? I didn't ask for literally the fluent Japanese speakers to come out here, okay? Me, I'm tired. No, I'm tired. You can sleep somewhere else, but not here. Yes, I hear you. I like that it's a combo of familiar and new stuff. This is a really solid teaching method. I could use this to learn Japanese, yeah. Since when I'm fluent and an expert, I don't know anything. You say that? That's literally what all Japanese students say. They say, I don't know anything. When in actuality, they know everything. They're so good at it, they can literally just write paragraphs. They're writing a fucking dissertation. And they're like, I don't know Japanese. Also, here's my 16-page essay. Okay, so learning, this is our new next lesson. Learning sounds through food names. Okay, so we're gonna learn sounds through food names. I'm gonna guess things like tempura and sushi are gonna be involved in this. Those are pretty easy ones, you know, like people that we know. Hi Erie, I'm starting to learn. I'll add starting to learn a new language as a goal. It was one of my goals for 2024, so that's why I wanted to start as soon as I can. I'm starting on the 2nd of January. Like any sooner would be yesterday, which I can't really use as a day to learn. Generally speaking, Japanese words are made up of sounds which are the same length. Pay attention to the beats in which represent the length of each word, sound in the word.
私
Watashi. Yeah.
こんにちは
Yeah. Basically, from what I understand, it's not as tonal as, let's say, Chinese, right? It's not tonal. There's no like really high like eyes or vowels or anything. Everything's similar in terms of where they sit. Generally is what I'm understanding. Yeah, it's not very tonal. I can imagine like Southeast Asian languages are very tonal as well as Chinese. Don't roll your R when speaking Japanese, not really. No, what do you mean not really? I don't know what you're not really. Don't roll your R was some stuff you do tone out. Okay, so some stuff you do tone out. Okay. Okay. Maybe I'm mixing that with Korean because I know Korean is that way too. Or rather Korean is that way because that's what I was told when it came to Korean. But I might be I might be mixing it between the two. That's why. Depends on how it's written. I see. Okay. Let's practice. I also so the Korean R is r d, so like RL r, but then I believe it's a little bit different in Japanese. As I'm told it's more like R and D as opposed to R and L. Let's practice for words in Japanese. Yes, let's pay attention to the length of each sound. So,
刺身
okay.
天ぷら
Okay.
お好み焼き
Okay. Sorry, I was just like kind of figuring out the
刺身
sway of it. I guess you could say, oh, there's kanji here instead. Just say R, but instead of having your tongue on the top between your teeth like you're rolling the R, just tap the tongue there while saying L. Oh, so it is L. It's like R. Tenpura, not tempura. I'll have to look at the kanji. L is in lollipop. Yeah. R. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm saying it like in the like Koreans would, but I don't know if that's correct. Because if you're saying it's R and L, then no, it makes sense. I just thought it was funny. I'm gonna have to look at it. I'd have to look at it because if that's the case, we've all been saying it incorrect, and I want to know if it's correct. Let's go ahead and write sashimi, right? We do know what sashimi is, but we'll put it down. Sashimi. Sashi, and then meat. We just wrote meat before. Yep. And then we can go ahead and put the... Well, I don't want to put the kanji down yet, just because I don't know the stroke order yet. So we'll go ahead and just put in sliced Fresh raw fish. Yes. Fresh raw fish. Okay. You know where you put your tongue when you roll an R? I don't, because I don't roll my R's. Like, I don't, at least I don't consciously know that I'm rolling my R's. I just know that I say it, like, in Korean, because, like, in Korean, I'm trying to think of a Korean word with, it's re. Re is how you say it in Korean. So, like, like ramyeon. Ramyeon is how you say like ramen in Korean, right? I was thinking really hard of like Korean words with an R for some reason. Oh, nore, for example. Or bal is another one too. It's kind of different for that one too, though. It's a little bit more airy for bal. Anyway, okay, this is obviously samishi. Sashimi, yeah.
Tempura.
Yeah, it's tempura. It's tempura, actually. Yeah. Tempura. Tempura. Yep, and we're writing it, so oh, this one's, I remember this one. It's not hard, but it's hard to remember, I should say, for me. And then don't forget the O here, because it's a P-U as opposed to P-O, as opposed to po. Ta-da. And this is battered and deep fried fish or veg. Okay, that looks good. So we learned that it is tempura instead of tempura. Tempura. Oh my god, I'm so American. Tempura. There you go. Note that tempura is romaji. Tendon is tempura on top of. Oh, tendon. Okay, yeah, tendon. I was like, tendon? Why are we suddenly talking about tendons? You have to be way softer in the language. Oh? Am I being too, like, enunciating? Oh, I'm sorry. That's just like my city tone. Yeah, we are very much beginners there. But I do appreciate the I'd prefer you to personally, I prefer you to give tips. And that's fine. That's fine. Just don't. I do not want people to be coming out here and be like, why you sound like that? You sound so bad. I'm just like, yeah, of course I sound bad. I'm literally learning. This is literally my first fucking stream. But that's not what you're doing. I know you're not. That's not what you're up to. Me, yeah, okay. But anyone else out here trying to be like, oh my god, she's trying so hard. Well, I'm not an asshole about it. Yeah, I know you're not being an asshole. I'm just saying the people who would, then I wouldn't be that. I know you're not being an asshole about it. But people out there are going to be like, she's doing Japanese all wrong. Oh my god. Why is she even trying? And then I'd be like, okay, you're getting out of here. Goodbye. Goodbye. oko no mi ya ki. Also, the N in tempura was super rough. It shouldn't be when you said it. Kind of hold behind. Tempura? Tempura? Is that what you're talking about? Is that closer? I feel like I'm just being softer. A lot of sounds you kind of keep behind instead of actually pronouncing. Okay. So it's more like tempura? It actually reminds me a lot of like French. French is actually similar. I think they drop a lot of like words, or they kind of like carry it on to something else. You know how you do the sound with your mouth closed, as in humming? Yes. Oh, so you're like tempura? Shabu shabu is weird. I actually don't know the full meaning. Like, why is it called shabu shabu? So that's how the end should be, yeah. Okay. So you're like almost dragging it a little bit, is what I'm hearing. Like softly dragging it. Listen to pronunciations when learning new words. I'm trying to listen to pronunciations. I think that I'm saying them like replicating it, but it's hard for me to hear myself say it. Because what you guys hear is not always what I hear. Kind of similar to how when you hear, let's say, yourself on like a mic or on camera or something like that, you don't always sound the way that you say you hear yourself sound, right? Like in your head. Similarly. So even though I think I sound like I'm saying it correctly or replicating what somebody is saying, it's hard for me to always think, oh, I think in my head I'm saying this exactly like I'm supposed to be saying it. Okay, so let me hear the list of items. 1 second.
天ぷら、刺身、お好み焼き。
Okay, so it's this one here. Yeah. Oh, this is the savory pancake. I'm sorry. I have to put that down again. It's because of vibrations while speaking hitting all the bones in your head. That's why you hear yourself differently. Yeah, exactly. And so when I hear myself saying these words, I think I'm replicating what the person is saying that I'm hearing, but it might sound different to others when I'm speaking. So when I think I'm saying something softly, maybe it's too harsh in actuality. Everybody does. That's why I hate my voice. Yeah, I know. I'm back, but very full and fat now. Yeah, I can't listen to myself legit. Yeah, that's what I mean. Is that like when I hear myself, I'm just like, or when I'm saying these words, like ja mata, I think I'm saying it like the person is saying it, but in actuality, I might not be. I don't actually know, unless somebody comes with me with criticism and is like, hey, you're saying that too harshly. So, which is why I'm like happy that you came out and were like, hey, you're being too harsh with some words, which makes me think I have things to kind of work on. It's helpful. First part of Jamata, it has a combined sound, but the length of the combined sound is the same as one sound. Let's listen to a similar sound pattern in another word. You know what would help? Don't move your lips too much like in English. Okay. But the problem is if you only know English, then you don't know how to move your lips in any other way. Right? Chicken parm with Alfredo linguine. Post on Discord naturally. God damn it. I thought you said you were gonna be you're gonna be eating top ramen for the next couple of days. What happened? What happened? Okay. Listen to a similar sound pattern has a combined sound. Okay, this is what Wump was talking about, right? Combined sounds. So like ja mata and shabu shabu, it's she and ya combined for sha. Okay, I see. So let's write these down really quickly. Combined sounds. They don't really give a definition to this, so I guess I'll just use it. Or just kind of write this down. Is altered by a textual letter. I don't know if that's correct. Subtextual letter to the right of another. There's probably a proper word for it, but they're not really particularly giving me this word, so I'm kind of defining it in my own way for me to understand. When they combine, they become a combined sound. A combined sound. How's that? A combined sound. And then we'll put some examples. We'll give the example that they gave. So, ja. See you later. And then we'll also write this out. So, ja is ji and ya. So, well, ji is similar to a backwards J with two dashes, and yeah, and this makes one sound that doesn't mean the A disappears, so we want to include the A here. Ma, that we learned that many times, so ma that. Okay, and we'll go ahead and just highlight the area where it would be combined. There you go. And then we will break this down. So it's ji and ya equals ja. Okay, so let me go ahead and check chat really quickly. That sounds great. Hi KB, how are you? It's Sacha's birthday. Yes, happy birthday. This was cheaper than takeout. Wow. I can't explain. I can do it tomorrow on Discord if you'd like, if you want. It's really tough to explain how to pronounce without actually pronouncing it so you can hear. Well, the thing is that I can hear it. Like, I'm obviously hearing it from this person. Like, it sounds like her ja is higher than mine in actuality. Like, it's like up. Like, it's like it does like a almost like a bell in terms of like how it sounds. Ayamo. Sacha's our roommate, yeah. Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, Satoru. Gojo. Hello, Gojo. I don't think the nitty-gritty details of pronunciation is extremely important right now. I think you're doing a perfectly acceptable job from what I've heard so far. Speaking like a native will happen naturally from listening. Okay. Yeah, welcome. Yeah, intonation is like penmanship. It'll come over time, I think. This lesson is making me want sushi. Doesn't have to be. She's speaking absolutely cringe. I'm speaking absolutely cringe? I mean, I'm not... I'm a beginner. Like, you have to understand this is my first lesson. Of course I'm going to speak not great, right? It's kind of like writing the narrator. Yeah, she's speaking with a
また
she's speaking with like a almost like exaggeratedly. Yeah, she's speaking very exaggeratedly. Yeah, she's speaking very exaggeratedly so you kind of understand the tones and the letters involved. Because if you speak too subtle, then somebody's like, "Oh, that's what are you trying to say?" You know. You can say "ja" as low as you want. Don't focus on how high her voice is. It legit doesn't matter. Wait. But you said don't focus on how high her voice is, but then you say also listen to what they're saying and like replicate it. So it's really hard because then you end up replicating what they're saying. Though to be honest though, she doesn't like not all the time that you've heard this phrase, "Ja mata," that you've heard somebody be more exaggerating. Like the first time you heard it, it wasn't very exaggerating either. Maybe, but I'm just saying, don't worry about the pitch. The narrator's just very, very proper and like a voice actor. But it's not cringe. I don't know. It sounds fine. I've heard plenty of people sound just like her when using a customer service voice. Yeah, I hear this for like a customer service, like very like polite, but not like, I guess like natural, I guess.
しゃぶしゃぶ
Ooh, interesting. They put the timings in there. You hear it? I'm gonna move on to the next one. Okay, shabu shabu. This is hot pot. We know this is similar to Japanese hot pot, or what is considered it, I guess. The closest thing to it. Slicely or thinly sliced meat. Okay. Looks good. So this is she and ya, right? Similar to ja, it's instead it's sha because of the ya next to it. So okay. Okay, bu shia bu. Okay, that looks good. Yeah, the text before. Yeah, they're trying to give you like a timer, kind of, to kind of understand the flow, I suppose is the word for it. Interesting. Yeah. And again, this is combined sound, so I'll go ahead and put a note here. Not G. She. I was so used to putting G and Ya together, so she and Ya equals sha. So just an awareness there. Okay. I'm glad this lesson knows that one of the first things we do after greeting people is order food. I mean, I think you end up having to order at a restaurant, essentially, at one of the end of the lessons. So it'd be very... What the fuck? Shibuya. Shibuya. Dude. What is that? Shabu shabu. Oh wait, this is Japanese learning. Oh yes, hello Salary. Can I have a shout out for Salary? It may be very, very proper, but it's not necessarily always good in Japanese, especially when you're being taught watashi wa over and over and over, and the usage of that is incredibly low. I mean, yeah, that's true. However, you still have to have a starting point, you know? You still have to have a starting point. You can learn informal and to be more like, because you have to understand that at the end of the day, when people look at you, you're probably going to be a foreigner to them. And if that's the case, like, I feel like it's a little bit more acceptable and understanding that maybe your language is starting to is at a starting point, you know? It's not always perfect. But I also don't want to think about this in lesson 1. I also don't want to think about this in lesson 1. I want to maybe think about this in lesson 10 when I'm refining. But right now, I'm literally putting the building blocks down, and then I can refine the building blocks as I go. Now that we can say food names correctly, let's practice ordering them. We're ordering food. What did I tell you? We're ordering food. So, let's order food. So blank o kudasai, right? And okay, so please give me blank blank basically is what it said. So let's do food. We'll do food. Food as a placeholder and then o kudasai. Kudasai. Okay. And the food isn't food meshi? Meshi? Uh, hmm. Okay. And then I'm gonna do, please give me blank. So please give me blank as the definition, and then I'll put in the hiragana here. So we'll just put food. We'll just put food since we started with food, and then oh yeah, this one's a different o. Can I hear it again?
天ぷらをください。
Oh, it's pretty fast actually. Oh, let's see. Oku sai. Okay, that looks good. Looks good. So if we're just ordering, let's say sashimi, we say sashimi o kudasai. Sashimi o, because I think it's more smooth, right? It's less like, it's less, it's less like choppy, right? It's not sashimi o, it's sashimi o, because that's what I heard with tempura.
天ぷらをください。
Yeah, exactly, Shemi. It kind of blends. I agree. That's my advice if anyone's ever visiting to learn katakana and memorize it before hiragana. That's non-traditional advice, but at least katakana is used for foreign foods, and there's a lot of foreign names used in food. It's a context-oriented language. You don't use it over and over. Context-oriented. It is context-oriented, I know that. So you can learn it's tamago. Yeah, tamago, but you need to know what that means. But if you read, I'm guessing, yeah, you know it's cheese, yeah. As someone who lived there, the lessons thus far seem fine to me. There's a lot of learning to go from here, and will shape the way you speak Japanese differently. Okay. Kind of blends with tempura. Tempura o kudasai, yeah, from what I hear. It's a particle. You don't necessarily need to say it, but it's nicer to do when you're asking for something. The O. Okay. It's a particle. Okay, I'll put that to the side. So I will put this to the side. This O is a particle. And isn't necessary to say, but oops, nice to include. when asking for something, right? Okay, and then I'll put Adrian's name on the side. Okay, very good. Yes, I agree with Wump. You need to learn how to speak properly, then you can learn how to speak more casually. Yeah, because I don't want to speak casually and be an asshole.
ください
Okay, yeah, we learned that one.
天
Yeah,
ぷらをください
yeah, that's correct.
刺身をください
Kudasai. There you go.
お好み焼
Especially in
き
a
をくだ
language
さい
where the correct level of politeness for a specific situation is very important. You will never offend somebody by speaking properly. They may think it's a little silly, but they won't be offended. And assuming you're a tourist, you don't want to be the rude North American. Yeah, that's the number one thing I don't want to do. Because if I visit Japan, I don't want to be speaking in informal and people think, well, what a bitch. Because what the fuck, this bitch. I would rather them think, oh, this person is being overly polite. And that's kind of like, that's probably like, oh, that's cute. You only know like the polite language. But I mean, I think about it the other way around, right? Like imagine as a non-native speaker and like somebody comes up to you and they're like a foreigner, right? And they come up to you and they're like, excuse me, ma'am. If you can please tell me where, where to get the eggs with cheese, please. Like that's like overly too much politeness, but I would be more flattered than I would be if somebody be like, "Hey, bitch, where are you going? Where's the fucking cheese?" The eggs and cheese. I'd be like, "Who the fuck do you think you are?" Also, they're over there, up your asshole. So yeah, I would rather be overly. I'd rather be safer than sorry in these like foreigner scenarios, I suppose. Oh. Or more realistically, you would speak perfectly fine proper Japanese and they'll be like, I don't understand because they aren't even listening because they're so distracted by you being foreign. Haha. You know what's really funny? I've heard that happen multiple times. Like multiple times to people who like go out to eat, for example, and then like it was a really funny story. It was it might have been in Japan. I don't remember if it was in Japan or Korea. But it was a story about like how like there's somebody who's really good at Korean. Like he literally teaches Korean. And he was trying to order something at a restaurant, but he was teaching his, let's say it was Korean American friend, and he is at a higher level than the the Korean friend, but when he was speaking, the waiter just was like, I don't understand what you're trying to say. Like, can you just say it in English? And he's just like, what the fuck? And so his friend was like, instead spoke for him, and he, like I said, he learned off of the other person. So he's saying the exact same words and the exact same pronunciation, and he was like, oh, that's what he wanted. Well, you should have just ordered for him because like I was understanding what he was saying. And it's just like, what the fuck? What do you mean? What do you mean? I'd be mortified. Spent all this time learning Japanese just for them to not understand what I'm saying because of what you're saying. Maybe. I was considering. I was like, have you considered like like recording what you're saying on your phone and be like, wait, Google. And then literally playing your voice back, and they're like, oh. One of my friends would pretend to be foreign when we would go to restaurants and try to use broken Japanese just for shits and giggles. That's actually pretty funny. Okonomiyaki o kudasai. I don't think they ever fell for it though and thought he was crazy. Go translate in the middle of the restaurant. Honestly, maybe. Seeing how like crazy technology is nowadays, is that really crazy? Is that really insane to think? Okay, so we're going to Japanese writing, and I believe at this point we are going to go ahead and end with this is going to be our last lesson. So let's finish this, right? So Japanese has two alphabets, hiragana and katakana. Each alphabet has 46 letters. We use hiragana to write words of Japanese origin and katakana to write borrowed vocabulary and foreign names. There are around 2,000 frequently used characters, also known as kanji. Oh, what's wrong? Bumble, you wanna go out? Okay. Sorry, I have the door closed because it's cold as fuck in my kitchen. Here, go. And I have the door closed, so the heater was on. It was actually getting kind of hot. Okay. I forgot the title for this one. We did a lot today. Thanks for doing this and down to study outside of stream with you if you're available. It feels good to get back into this. Yeah, it does feel good. It feels good for me. I'm glad it feels good for you as well. Hiragana and katakana. I'm gonna say each have 46 letters. Okay. Hiragana is used for Japanese origin words, and katakana is used for foreign or borrowed vocab and foreign names. And then obviously there's also kanji. Kanji 2K frequently used characters. Okay. So let's go ahead and highlight a couple things. We're gonna highlight sections about hiragana, katakana, and obviously kanji, and then we'll go from there. Okay, hiragana is used for words of Japanese origin. Both hiragana and katakana represent sounds, whilst kanji represents meanings. I see. So let's put that down as well. So hiragana and katakana equals sounds. Kanji equals meanings. So we have meanings for kanji, right? Okay. Each hiragana represents a sound. True. Yes. Let's learn the rules for writing Japanese characters. Okay. So, rules for writing Japanese characters. Okay. So number 1, we write strokes from left to right. Strokes left to right. Okay. And then we write strokes from top to bottom. I mean, I already know this, but that's okay. I rather be reminded. And then number 3, for most curves and circles, write them in a clockwise direction. Okay. Most curves and circles right in, I'm just gonna put clockwise like this. Okay, that looks good. I wonder if this is just gonna be a quick tidbit section, because this is pretty quick. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, we're gonna continue. How long is it? Okay.
お
Oh, it's fun. Look at how swirly this one is.
お
Okay, cool.
あ
Yes. Oh, that was, I was like, is this a stroke order correct? And there was like, stroke order does this. Gotta go have a great rest of the stream. Thank you, Cami. Thank you for all the help. And thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate you. Can I have a shout out to Cami one last time before she leaves? Select the correct rule for writing in Japanese. It is from left to right. This is correct over here. The first one is. Oh, do you want to come back in? Come on in. Come in. Get in here. He gave me a very loud bark. He was like, excuse me, I'm done doing whatever I'm doing. He might have wanted to get some, no, excuse me. By the way, the O, you noted right. The O? It's actually wo, but you say O. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Oh, it's because, the site told me it's O. The particle. Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's good to know. I'll put, on the side, it is wo, but it's said as O. You say O. Okay. Let's pay attention to how we finish strokes. To complete a stroke, we stop firmly, make a hook, or gradually withdraw our brush. Okay. Well, I don't have a brush, so... I mean, it depends, but in those examples, it was a no. I see, I see, I see. Yeah, like you said, Japanese is contextual, so it's... There's so many, like, rules that are just like, oh, only if this, and only when this. And it's just like, okay, bud. Okay, friend. Okay. The first stroke ends with the hook, and the second stroke stops firmly. Yes, that's true. Lesson is complete. Let's go. All right, that's where we're gonna stop for today. That was fun. How did you guys feel? How did you guys like today's sort of lesson? Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you do not know, or you are behind me at this point in in learning Japanese, then hopefully you got to learn some good stuff. If you are already familiar with it, then thank you for all the help, and I appreciate you being around, sticking around despite my despite amateur hour, you know. Really like this program. Good choice. Thank you. You know, how are you how do I say it? How are you liking it compared to Memrise? Because I know we use Memrise for a little bit, by the way. So I'm just wondering. Probably my favorite so far. Yeah, sorry I missed so much. No, don't be sorry. You have to eat. I'm happy to help with whatever knowledge I still have left as you progress. I appreciate both you and Wump for sticking around and giving me any tips. I appreciate you. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Oh, Jake, how is your German learning? Oh, you're using Busu, right? They're currently having a if you're planning on making this kind of a year goal, then they're doing a promotion for it right now. As I believe. They're having a year, well, like a New Year promotion. What is the thing you're using? The site is called Busu. Busuu. I feel this has more context to it than memorize it. Yeah, I agree. It actually gave you had you learn phrases and kind of got you into the language before teaching you letters, which is interesting. When I go into the letters, I think I'm gonna blaze through it, but that's okay. It's going better than Duolingo has been going so far, since it hasn't yelled at me to say bread and water 1,000 times. Yes, busu, busu. Also, for what it's worth, the way I learned was traditional textbooks is a different type of learning where you have this more figure it out from context versus direct explanation. Personally, I'm a direct explanation person. Yeah. Is a subscription or free? Oh my god, Duolingo success. Yeah, I tried learning Duolingo Japanese through Duolingo first, and I got to maybe like lesson 3, and I realized I cannot learn like this. This is not helpful at all. Duolingo in general is not very good at teaching Eastern languages because I went over and tried to learn Korean as well before. I tried to give it a second chance by trying to learn Korean. And like by lesson 2, they were just trying to teach me how to say Samsung and McDonald's and Starbucks. And I'm like, why is this necessary? How is this like how this does not help me, you know? And it's just so bad. It is free. The sub basically gives you no ads, basically. It just gives you no ads, and it gives you a little bit more options when it comes to communicating with others. For this app, it kind of suggests and pushes you towards being more social and getting information and I guess like I don't want to say getting information, but getting input, I should say, getting feedback, input, commentary from native speakers who will be able to kind of correct you in a way. Yes, it is free. If you were to do it free, you would have the lessons that I have learned today for free. You just wouldn't have the social aspect and also some other additional like videos and stuff that you can reference back to if you needed to. You would just have to do the lesson again if you wanted to see the videos, which I mean, that isn't that bad. What is it? Oh no, you have to review. It's not too bad. By the way, Ducky, I do have a book. It's orange. I don't remember what it's called. It's orange. It's orange. I probably won't. I gotta practice for upcoming JLPT exams in June. You can also take a test that the program gives for you, and it'll actually it's a placement test. So they do a placement test for you to see where you are in the language, and yeah. So here's your Duolingo lessons for Japanese. Okay, thank you. Thank you for writing McDonald's in Japanese for me. Thank you. They're start for beginners. Gotta start somewhere. Yeah. And they hate Samsung, so you don't have to worry about that. That's fair, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I feel like Busu so far has been my best program. I've tested 4 different programs before, and Busu seemed to work the best for me when I was learning 2 years ago. So yeah, I've lost pretty much everything because I didn't practice or study for oh god for like a year and a half. So I lost a lot other than recognizing some hiragana at this point. But yeah, I'm starting all over again, just so I learn things again, which I did. I learned things that I didn't know even when I was probably like a year in, you know. Everyone should learn how to fluently speak Japanese to make Japanese people stop thinking that everyone in the West is eating KFC for Christmas. Impossible task. Um, I think that I agree. We already have Ohio trying their best. Okay, Ohio is trying their best. I also read the book. You probably have Genki. Yes, yes, yes. That's what I was talking about. Yes, the first one is orange. Yes, it's Genki. Yes, that is the one that I have, and it is very like figure it out. It is very figure it out. It's just like, hey, look at this sentence. Very cool. But I am eating. Yeah, like one spicy zinger, please. Merry Christmas. Oh my gosh. Are there like workbooks? There are workbooks. There's also online stuff too. I have a hiragana app that I actually have on my phone that regularly has me learn hiragana, or rather write hiragana, so I don't forget it. I haven't opened that in a while, but it did help me quite a bit. There's like an RPG game, not the one that Cami was talking about, but another one through an app that I learned Japanese through that too. It featured a cute like orange-haired anime girl. um I have experience with 3 different workbooks or textbooks, but my Japanese class when I was living there, I used all Genki books. Then onto another one, I forgot what it's called. Yeah, I was recommended that the Genki books are the best to learn for foreigners because they kind of try to break it down where like foreigners can kind of understand, I guess. One school used Mina no Nihongo, and it was more like these apps. Ah, I see, I see, I see. No Romaji or English. Yeah. No Nihongo. Everyone used that at the start. I went to KFC the other day and got a chicken sandwich combo. The amount of fries I got with it was pitiful. I have not gone to KFC in I'm not gonna lie, like 10 years. Maybe more, actually. And not of my own volition. If I'm gonna eat fried chicken, I'm gonna eat Popeyes. Not gonna lie. it just isn't the same. We have this thing in Poland and universities on Japanese. It's a really good book. Oh, I had no idea. Yeah, I have no idea. I was recommended Genki for English speakers. That's what I was recommended the most. There is actually a Japanese YouTuber, I think, who recommended Genki as well. He learned a lot of Japanese through Genki, and he also moved to Japan to learn Japanese as well. And he said the Genki series kept him alive in Japan. So, yes, Church's Chicken, yeah. Church's Chicken. I actually only had Church's like a couple of times. Not gonna lie. Hold on. Let me take down my pen because I'm no longer writing. So, hold on. Let me unlock all my items. Oh no, not my parfait. Not my parfait. Don't take my parfait. Okay. I want my parfait. Give it back. Please give it back. I can't live without it. Thank you. More? There. Perfect. Love that. Okay. Untouched. Can you believe it? Can you believe it though? Look at this parfait that I have not even like touched. I am my sense of control is immaculate. Here, do you want it? I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna eat it. Um, 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 Done. Oh, I just fucking slide myself off. Wait, those are my glasses. I'm just trying to grab my model. Oh god, never mind. Just JK. Hold on. I gotta get my glasses back on. Okay, let me read this over. Hold on. Oh, the arm just flying off the screen. Yeah. The Japanese studies in the parfait. Oh. Yes, true. Popeyes is the best. The context you get from Genki is really good. Yeah. At the mall, there's a combo Taco Bell / KFC. Brie, of course, went to Taco Bell. Honestly, I would probably have Taco Bell over KFC, and I don't have a great relationship with Taco Bell either. It looks like amethyst. Yes, so the parfaits were actually inspired by birthstones. And so since I'm born in February, I grabbed the amethyst one. And it just so happens to have fit or matched my hair in my aesthetic. There's another one you're keeping it from us? Okay, but that one's from January. No one here is born in January, so get the fuck out of here. No one here is born in January. Unless you're born in January, you can come and grab this parfait. Otherwise, get out of here. Get your own parfait. The secret second one? That one's for later. When I'm born in January. Can't wait. Can't wait for my my reincarnation. Local VTuber scandal. You're gonna end up on the news YouTube channels. Oh no. Don't put me on the news channels. Okay, I go eat. It do be 5:25 a.m. Oh my gosh. Go to bed. Thank you for hanging out with me today and giving me all the tips, Adrian. I appreciate you. Good night. Have a good sleep. Thank you. Local VTuber hates viewers born in January. No. In fact, I hated everybody else who was not born in January. It's the opposite way, right? I said, unless you're born in January, you cannot have this parfait. So, therefore, if you are born in January, come up here and eat this parfait with me. Okay? That's what I thought. Local VTuber hates all viewers for that's fucking better. That's better. January people rejoice. Okay. January people rejoice. I can be born in January if it means I get the parfait. Oh yeah? Well, I want to see ID. Can I see ID? Can I see ID with that? Dunk me in some water. Also, my chair is flying off. Hold on. It's stuck on me. Why is it stuck on me? Oh boy. It's fine. Let's unlock all my items. Hold on. I gotta disappear for a second. One second. Everything is being poop. Okay, my glasses. These can stay on me. Yeah, that's good. And then I want my desk is fine. My chair, I want my chair. Where's my chair? Right here. Do not put. There we go. Sorry, I have to do some quick remodeling because my apartment is very being very unruly right now. Okay, we're good. It's not being unruly anymore. Not a baptism performance stream. I wish I had a bucket. I had a bucket asset just for you. I'd have a bucket asset just for you. Oh, I need to kind of move over. Hold on. I'm kind of stuck, huh? There we go. Woo. Okay. There we go. Was I born too late or too soon? I don't know. If you're not born in January, then You gotta decide that on yourself. In the name of forbidden parfaits. Oh, yes, true. Sacha was born in January. Oh, that's true. It is. It was his birthday. Congratulations. Sacha and I are having parfaits on stream. This is what you get for eating delicious food all the time, Ducky and Wump. Nom 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 nom. Oh, I'll give Sacha his parfait. Hold on. No more studying. Parfait time. Okay, so Sacha and I are eating these parfaits. The right one here, the one in purple, that one's for me. And then the left one over here, that one's for Sacha. Sacha, hopefully you like roses, because fuck, I don't. Hopefully you like them though. Bring out the red parfait. No, I will not bring it out for you. I will bring it out for Sacha only. That's his parfait. You're holding on his birthday dessert. Listen, Aries, you better sit down. I know you look at red and you get fucking triggered, but you gotta sit the fuck down right now. Can't believe Sacha's birthday is ruined. Perfect. Imagine giving somebody a present. Hopefully you like this, cause fuck I don't. well, I know a lot of people like roses. I just happen to be an outlier, I guess you could say. They're all kind of stuck to your boobers though, so it's a little awkward. They're a little sticky, but don't worry. All desserts are kind of sticky, you know. What's nice is it's in a really tall glass. That's really fancy. Isn't it fancy? Go ahead, Sacha, or else I'm gonna eat it. Ah, bum, bum, bum. Best birthday. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's my boobs, they're clean, okay? I literally took a shower at work. So it's fine. They're clean, they're clean, they're clean. Oh, do you think this is okay? Is this a cinnamon stick or is this a chocolate Pocky stick, do you think? Do you think? Where's KB right now? Feels likely his kind of conversation. I'm able to have these kind of conversations because KB is not here. TBH thought it was a spoon. You thought this was a spoon? The chocolate stick? What spoon is brown? Okay, if your spoon is brown, it needs to go back into the wash. Okay, somebody needs to wash that spoon again. Unless it's a wooden spoon. And if that's the case, why is your wooden spoon so dark? It shouldn't it be more of a light spoon? What the? Maybe it's bronze. Bronze isn't brown. Bronze is like a bronze, like a copper color. No? Story quick. Okay. Once upon a time, there was a bee. She was born in a hive by two very nice king bees and queen bee, and her name was Jun. She had purple hair and she was grouchy when she came out, and she was like, man, why am I here? Where are my video games? But then they kind of ignored her and they sent her to boarding school like pretty much immediately, because they were like, we have so many kids, we can't handle this. So they sent her to boarding school into like at like age 2, and from there she got sent into Queen Academy, which was basically my high school. Essentially, you humans consider it a high school, right? But the boarding school was okay. Like they're all right. They're kind of like they're all right, but afterwards afterwards I went to she went to Queen Academy, and she got like all right grades. She was fine. She was like sometimes top of the class, but the other times she wasn't. And then she went to Crane University, and that was like a state university, you know, like a hive, an apiary university. It was like standard, you know. And then they're like, "Ugh, June, you're gonna be the queen of your own hive eventually. You have to take this seriously." And I was like, "Oh God, fuck, do I really have to? I don't really want to." But okay, fine. And so June took her studies seriously sometimes. Okay. And then she graduated with a crown of spinel. So spinel is like that's like B plus. She tried hard. Kind of all right. Story end. B plus. Yeah. Just a little motorboat for good measure. What? Okay. So Pocky is special edition boxes for Valentine's Day, and they say cute little Valentine's things. Well, they had one that was supposed to be like Siki, like love, but they wrote it in Romaji. Dang, this B sounds lame. Oh no, KB is here. Good start. Looking forward to the sequel. There's no sequel. Unfortunately, the studio got evicted. Evicted. The first words were video games. After 2 years, they're over it. My kind of parenting. Writer strike. Fortunately. Wow, you came over here to slander me? That's so screwed up, man. Life is cruel. Life is kind of cruel, huh? With studios going out of business and being evicted out of their studio apartments. How come studios aren't able to make videos and movies in studio apartments? You would think, right? Like, it's said as a studio. So don't you guys belong there? Dumbass. Anyway, I'm going to bed, so I'm kind of losing it. You need to bonk me. That's coming up actually. Work tomorrow. Huge L. Yeah, true. Huge L. KB, what are you doing? Are you playing Elden Ring right now? Is that what what's happening? Are you dying? You're listening to me in the background. Do you want this parfait? You can't have it, by the way. You're born in August, so you get the August parfait. This is January only. Not dying, gating W. Yum. If you're home, I'm up to days, but you probably won't be. If I'm home, I'll be at work. But not gonna lie, everyone's still out on vacation. So we can chill if you want. Wait, do you have to go back? Do you have to go into the office? No, right? You just work from home? Girl, if you're work from home, I'm gonna be so mad. Oh, fuck you. They're going to the fucking office on the first time. The first day in. First day back, I go into the office. Second day back, go into the office. Third day back, still go into the office. Wish my first day back was a work from home. Fuck. Ugh. Anyway, okay. Enough complaining. We have to go to bed now, okay? Sasha, did you finish your parfait? I don't want to stop if you're in the middle of parfait eating. I understand if you like some people don't eat parfaits as fast as I do. Because I just eat it in like 3 scoops. No, stay up. Salary. Salary, sir. We need a melatonin parfait. Sacha, I know what this is about. Ducky told you to say no, didn't she? Ducky told you. Look into my eyes. Ducky told you to tell you. Ducky said, tell her no, didn't she? She did, didn't she? She said, tell her no so she keeps going. That's exactly what she said, didn't she, huh, Sacha? I gave the taste of a liar. Inside job. I laid a trap for Ducky and she immediately went for it. I can't believe this. Literally, I laid one of the easiest trap in the world. Literally the easiest trap. You could have seen this from a mile away and Ducky still did it. The audacity. The audacity. The audacity. Oh my god. Mike's on here. Oh, guys, did I show you my new cutie? Oh my god, hold on. Here. Where are you? Oh, I can't see you? Why? Okay, hold on. I want to show you first before I go. Because it's so cute. It is so cute. Unless it's not showing up and it's just going to show my normal one. No, it is going to show this one. Oh, it's... duh. It's because I'm not in a freaking Discord. Oh my god. I'm going to jump into Buzzy Hideaway if anybody wants to jump in. Look at this. Look at her. She's so cute. Look how cute she is. Look, chat. She's finished. Yeah, she's so cute. It's here. Now that December is over. Oh, it's a thing. It's so cute. Yeah. I'm gonna definitely wear it during Final Fantasy. Or at least have her in the corner or something because she's so cute with her little sprout. Even though I got to Endwalker, so my actual sprout is gone. Ugh. I am actually a... I'm a imposter, veteran player. I'm not. I'm imposter. The sprout is in our hearts. Yeah. New, always. Always and forever. Hydrate and stretch. Of course. Thank you. Thank you, Crep. Look, you see this? Ducky's out here fucking lies and deceit. And here's Crep giving me hydrates and stretches and posture checks. Making sure that I'm healthy. And here, Ducky is here trying to deceive me while I'm on my own stream. The audacity. Who made that cute PNG? Let me grab the oh my god. Where is it? Let me grab the email. I forgot her name. I'm not doing this to keep you healthy. Well, we tried, boys. It is Eggy Bun from Kofi. Ducky, look at you. You have to be functional enough to stream. What the fuck? Why is everybody making me stream more? Okay, I'm putting it in. I'm putting it in stream. Kofi. Fine, don't hydrate then. I'm gonna hydrate. DM. Oh my god. Oh no. Salaries in love. Salaries in love. Die of thirst. VTuber dies on stream. I'm gonna put her right. I'm gonna put her right here. How's that? Is that cute enough for you guys? Crumbles away to dust? What? What does that even mean? What do you... Oh. Oh, it's so cute. Yeah. Okay. It's time. It's time to end stream. Sacha, you're gonna get it in a doggy bag, okay? You're gonna get into a doggy bag. I know you're done. I know you're done. According to Shammy, there are 2 spoons that you're gonna have. One in bronze and another in regular just metal. So okay, fine. Good night. Bye. Oh my god. Passive aggressive much? Thanks for the stream and the parfait. Of course, happy birthday, Sacha. Happy birthday. What is it? Tanjobi? Tanjobi. Omedeto. Omedeto Tanjobi? Is that what it is? I forgot. But you're going to... I'm in literally Discord right now. Ducky. Literally dumping the contents to a bag. Yeah. You're gonna have to drink the ice cream slush. The ice cream soup from the bag. My bad. Here, I'll throw in a straw just in case too. It's almost midnight here. I'm not gonna wake up until 2 p.m. Oh god, yes. I know. I might have to do some HSR as well. But yes, okay. Good night, guys. Let me go ahead and check who we're gonna raid. Okay. Let me see who is available right now. Woo! Tons of people. Epsilon is playing Baldur's Gate. Walter is playing Baldur's Gate. Melodia is playing Lethal Company. We can do Jaden, who's playing Genshin. Oka, who's playing Pokemon Scarlet Violet. Ooh. Ugh, fine. Why is everybody so passive aggressive in my chat? Everybody's like, ugh, fine. You guys always tell me, Jun, you're so tsundere. You're so tsundere. And then you guys are the ones being tsundere. Okay. Claude? You want Claude? Okay, we'll do Claude. I'm fine with doing Claude. I haven't rated Claude in a bit actually. I'm down with that. He always retweets my schedule and when I'm live, so I'm eternally grateful to Claude. He's so nice. He's wonderful. Just rate us out. Okay. Oh, fucking pushy. Raid. Claude. VT. CH. If you're over 18, I mean, if you're under 18, then fucking get out of here. And here are your messages. Ugh, God, Jesus Christ. Or she could or she just bees these nuts already. Goodbye, beelings. Goodbye. I will talk to you guys tomorrow for Amori and maybe some CNC. We'll see how much time we have. But for now, we say hi to Claude. Say hi to Claude for me, okay? Bye, beelings. Bye, bees. Bye. Mwah. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. They're gone. If I catch you awake in someone's stream, God, damn you, salary. Goodbye.